Well, welcome to this special meeting of the Northborough Historic District Commission. My name is Bob Light, Chair. I'd like to read the minutes of the script for the meeting first. Pursuant to Chapter 2 of Acts of 2023, an act relative to extending certain COVID-19 measures, this meeting will be conducted via remote participation. No person in attendance by members of the public will be permitted. The order allows the Historic District Commission to meet entirely remotely, so as long as reasonable public access is afforded, so that the public can follow along with the deliberation remotely, with the deliberation of the meeting. All members of the Historic District Commission are allowed and encouraged to participate remotely. Members of the public who wish to view the live stream of this meeting may do so by going to Northborough Remote Meetings on YouTube via the link listed on the agenda. This meeting will not feature public comment. Each vote taken this evening will be conducted by roll call vote. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Brian Smith.
Affirmative. I vote for the reasonable alternative to demolition.
Well, we're not there yet.
Okay.
Just that you're here.
Okay.
Leslie,
Here.
Millie Milton,
Here.
Tom Reardon,
Here.
Brian Swanson,
Here.
and Amanda Millette,
Here.
and I am here. Okay, so thank you for attending this special meeting. We're here to determine whether 9 Church Street is to make the conclusion that there are no viable means alternatives to demolition.
Yeah.
Now, I will be giving everyone a chance to make comments if you'd like. I just thought I'd give some introductory remarks and my own comments first. So just as background, we had received the demolition documents back on January 6th. That gave us just enough time to give the 7-day notice to have the public hearing on January 15th. There was a split decision, but the commission had determined and voted that the 9 Church Street was a historically significant building. And as such, according to the bylaws, we imposed a 180-day demolition delay. Now, there was also extensive discussions at that meeting that indicated that the building was in relatively poor shape. It was unlikely that there were alternatives to demolition. But at the time, I felt the need to require further documentation in order to show due diligence. And the commission then asked Millie Milton, as the owner, to provide some commentary as to all the efforts that had been taken prior to the purchase and after the purchase, that looking at things that either is there a possibility of resale and refinishing the building or moving the building or other issues. Millie responded immediately with a very thorough commentary as to what had occurred. And I want to add to that, fortunately, even though we're in a 180-day period of demolition delay, the bylaws are flexible enough to allow us to make a decision that there is no viable alternative to demolition with any time within the 180 days. And that's why we're here today. Millie had outlined several reasons why demolition was the only viable approach. Primarily, there was aluminum siding that was put on afterwards. It was in relatively poor condition. When they widened Church Street, it basically took away most of the front yard, and the building is dangerously close to the street. And there was economic issues about possibly moving the building that just didn't seem viable. And I think we had discussed very similar things at our January 15th meeting. I do want to commend Millie for her quick response and the thorough response that she gave. And also, I want to thank her for the work she's done for downtown revitalization. Now, at this point, also, by the way, Millie had also discussed in her memo the possibility of some salvage, possibly the hardwood floors and possibly, I think, the radiators you mentioned. So I think
Don't
that's
ask me why.
obviously, pardon?
Don't ask me why. I just like them.
No, I agree. And of course, any amount of salvage I think would be greatly appreciated. And I would encourage you to pursue that
Yeah.
should the demolition occur. I think that was pretty clear from my inspection. Brian Smith and also Lois inspected the building, and we took various pictures. And there's some. Lois had sent me some pictures showing some severe cracking of the walls caused by possibly the chimney moving. So there are definitely some structural issues. So in conclusion, I think it's always sad when a historic building is demolished. But in some cases, there is no alternative to demolition. And I think we've demonstrated that here, in my opinion. Also, I think that with demolition, I think it's going to, whatever is done with that property is definitely going to be an improvement for the overall project of downtown revitalization. So my opinion is that we would proceed and make the judgment that there is no viable alternative to demolition. Anyone else want to comment before we vote?
I agree with everything you said.
Okay.
I would note, Bob, that in that rendering behind the building is represented behind the Northborough Hotel. So we do know it was built prior to 1887.
Yes, I see that. I'll have to amend the building, the picture, but interesting. Okay, so I would like to ask someone to make a motion. And here's the motion I would like someone to make. The Historic District Commission, in accordance with bylaw section 2-36-30, after careful deliberation, is satisfied that there is no feasible alternative to demolition of 9 Church Street, and that the inspector and the select board shall be notified of this decision, and may issue a permit to demolish said building in accordance with all applicable procedures.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Brian Smith.
I agree. That's it.
Leslie.
Aye.
Tom Reardon.
Aye.
Brian Swanson.
Aye.
Amanda.
Aye.
Millie is recused.
Mhm.
And I vote aye. So the vote is unanimous. I will write a letter to the building inspector and the select board and advising them of our vote. I thank you all very much for attending. Millie, thank you for all your work on this. And
Thank you for making this happen and allowing us to move the project forward and stay on time with our goals.
well,
Can't wait
we're
to see
looking
what it looks
forward
like.
to we're looking forward to seeing what happens there.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You don't have plans you can share at this point, I assume.
Do not. No.
Okay.
We're waiting for some zoning things to come in. I think we have some changes going on.
Okay.
Can
Yeah.
they give you a waiver for your parking requirements?
We're gonna find out.
So you get more building, less parking,
It's very possible. Yeah,
park across the street.
yeah. We need options. Yeah,
Oh, also, Brian, I will send you the wording of the vote, that the wording that we voted on.
Good. Yeah, I'll need that.
Okay, I'll send that to you.
Thank you.
All righty.
Okay, well, do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second,
Second.
Second,
okay,
Who won second?
Tom gets it.
Tom got it.
Okay.
We'll see you all next week and next month, normal date. We have to vote on adjourning. Brian Smith,
I agree.
Leslie,
Yes.
Millie,
thank you. Yes.
Tom Reardon,
Yes.
Brian Swanson,
Yes.
and Amanda,
Yes.
and I vote yes. So we are adjourned. Thank you all very much.
Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful
Yes.
evening.
All right, you too.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys.